All right, welcome to Hottor's Chronicles, here where we take a journey together. And our journey and our quest today will be prepping for range day. And yes, we're going to the range after this. So I want to go ahead and start about the range bag. You have to have some type of case or bag to put your firearms in. Now, I walked in one time with a shotgun in one hand and a AR rifle in another, and I was just like this and barely making it in until I got a bag, okay? And I got that bag. This bag is from Amazon. And we're going to start on the outside and then work our way inside and then talk about the essentials that we're going to pack in here, okay? So what we're going to do is look over here, first off to the right. You can see here, you have zippers, a zipper to put things inside of the bag, and also these little slotches here where you can put shotgun shells or little attachments on here so it can carry other things, keys, etc., right? Then you come this way, you see the pocket. Inside of this pocket, you have plenty of space where you see that Velcro is really tight to keep it nice and tight and close so things just won't fall out from the top. And you can expand it or constrict it by and holding it even tighter in here with this string here, pulling it closer, okay? Like so, all right? And then you can close it and clamp it down to make it real tight. Then you come over just a little bit and you have an even bigger pocket. And so you can put it in here. You can see the different things here. And you can place things here. And I'll show you what I use there. And then the same pocket right here to the left. This pocket and then the other zipper and pockets so it mirrors on either side. Very important to do. Okay, now let's go ahead. Before we go inside the bag, let's go to the top. And what I like about this is that you can hold it with a hand here while you have your other hand free. Or better yet, you're able to use it as a backpack. You can put it on both shoulders and lock it around your waist, or just one and carry it in that way and keep your both hands free. Okay, here you can put your ID here so you can identify, or your name so you can identify it's your bag because other people have a similar bag. And then also what I like about it is underneath, to keep it tight all the way around, you have these attachments underneath here. And why is this important? It keeps the bag tight to where it's not just fumbling around and all of the weight is just shifting all around. So you want to have a really good quality bag. And you can get a quality bag, like I said, from Amazon. But let's go ahead and work our way onto the inside here. So now here, this zipper, you can have pockets here, Velcroed in, right? You can put things in here as well. Put things here. So sometimes I'll put targets in here, and I'll talk about what goes in a few moments. Also in here, on what I like about this bag, it has even more zippers and pockets as well. So if you can see here, you have a pocket. Let me turn it this way so you can see it. Zipper here. Place items in here, like your pistols can go in here, or other shorter, smaller targets can go in here as well. And don't worry, we'll talk about targets and things on another day. But want to make sure that we go through the bag itself. So now let's open the inside. This is the main compartment here. And you can put your long guns right here. So I want to make sure you can see that. So here we are. You have Velcro to hold the weapon in, and then let it go long and straight right here. So the muzzle will go here, or the butt stop. Either way, it can go either way direction you want. And this will help secure it and lock it in place. And that's what this Velcro is. And I'll show it to you momentarily. And then you have the same thing on the other side. So this can hold two guns. And look at the padding going around here so that it can take bumps and bruises. And this is also, here is also padded. The outside is padded. So, and this is padding so it won't just keep banging against the weapon on the inside. So I just want to make sure we're clear on how this bag is very, very useful, okay? Now, in order to go to the range, it's so very important that you have a driver's license that shows that you are A-okay to go in. And you also need to have, that proves your age, because you got to be at least 21 some places, or even some at 18, but it all depends. So you got to have that as your proof of ID. And then also you got to have hopefully a clean background too, so you can go in and they ask you those types of questions. So I want to make sure you're ready to go when you go inside, okay? Now, the other thing that you need to have time and you need to have money because it costs to go into the range. So you need range time, sometimes $20 an hour, depending on what you're shooting. And if you got a membership, that's even better, right? So you get multiple times you can go, something with other benefits and perks of having a membership. But it's so very essential that we make sure we focus on this, okay? Because it's exciting to go. But let's talk about this here. Why else do we need to visit the range? First off, the obvious. We practice with our firearm, become proficient at safety and things of that nature. But also it's good for focusing and problem solving. So is a great way to take a client out and you to show a good time, practice it, build a bond, things of that nature, network. But there's another thing is that you can do some consulting with it. So problem solving, focusing, aiming, step-by-step, detail-oriented. Those are just some great ways or reasons, for going to the range. But also, don't forget the most important reason, having fun. That's why we definitely want to go to the range. It's exciting to go to the range. And yes, I am. So let's talk about our next item here, packing the bag. So we got us a bag. We got the things we need to go to the range. We got the money, the ID. We know where we're going. All of that is squared away. Now we're going to load the bag up. What goes in and what goes in where. So let's talk about that now. Okay. So we're going to flip it around. And remember, safety is first. Safety is key. So rounds, shooting at any time, inside or outside, you need something to protect your ears because the sound is not good for your ears and your eardrum. So you have to have something in which to use. These are available. This type is available, but I choose to use these, the ones that plug into your ears right here, right? Plug them into your ear. There's various types. I also carry so I can clean my optic. I have the cleaning rag on it, so just in case it's dirty, I can clean it without scratching it. Then I also have so just in case if I want to zero in and we'll talk about these things in detail, zero in my optic or make any adjustments that's necessary, I have right here, I have the tool in which to make that change, okay? And then I put it in a Ziploc bag. And then I have it in my case at all times. So I never leave it. I take it, I put it all in here, and I put it right here in my zipper portion. And I keep it moving. Now, another key piece for safety, because there's metal that's popping around us, is eye protection. You need some type of eye protection. Get these, you can get 3-4 of these in a bag at Walmart. So you don't have to pay or rent some. Just go ahead and get some cheap ones. Or if you got glasses already, like I do, I wear glasses already, that will serve as your eye protection. So you have to have all of these things. Otherwise, they won't let you go into it. So you have to make sure you have it, or you have to have the money to rent it there. But go ahead and buy it. You're coming back. You can use it over and over again. So it's very important that you have those items. So I want to make sure we're clear on that. But let's talk about the next set of items that we have here that we need to have. Okay? The next set of items that we have are color coding labels and Post-it notes. Why do we need this? Well, this is where you can start when you have your targets and it get holes in it. You want to say, I shot this on the first side at this range, and you can cover those small holes and then use that same target over again. So that's why I have those. But I also like this, or you want to cover a certain area, and you're talking about maybe what, 2.5, 3 inch per side. So you're talking about that. That's a good piece, and you can see it from afar, because sometimes targets may be black or white and you really can't see the hole. So you have these type of things that go ahead and put right over it so you shoot, and guess what, in the back it may be no real space. You just rip this off, put another one right on it, so you can save having to always buy a lot and bring a lot of targets. So it's very important that we have that. And of course, a pen. Why a pen? So you can write down how many yards was that? Was this my first time, my second time shooting? How far away, etc. That's what we have an ink pen for. And again, I just keep this in here at all times. Doing that just save time. It's for the range. So just go ahead and keep it as staple for my bag. Okay. Now let's go to the next item here. Our next item we're going to focus on includes the actual rounds. And then I'll just go ahead and zip it up and keep it moving, right? So the next thing that we're going to deal with here are the rounds. I keep keep certain rounds in the bag at all times. Just keep it in there. Why? Because you never know when I want to go to the range. Oops, hit the camera. As you can see, sorry about that, guys. So let me move it back a little bit here. So I always want to be ready. It's better to have and not need than need and not have. So here for my AR-12, my shotgun, which I'm gonna shoot today. Got a nice lot of trinkets on it. It's already loaded up. This is a 5-round mag. So guess what? Go ahead and put it inside. This one here, I put my mags inside. So it's already ready. So I'm ready to shoot. Got it. Just that simple, okay? So you have my AR, and I have AR-12 for the shotgun. But now I wanna bring in all of my magazines I typically put right here, all in one location, okay? So just to go further, we're gonna go ahead and move ahead and get the next set of rounds and magazines that we need.